Okay, hi guys. This is a really quick video, nothing to do with trading or strategies, anything like that. Um, it's just a lot of people have been asking me about binary options as a whole. Is it a scam? Can you make money on it? Which brokers do you trust? Just the common questions, and I'm going to be answering those in a short 5-minute video for you. So basically, what we're going to be looking at is the broker first. So is the broker regulated? Now, what you want from a broker that's regulated is for it to say SciSec on it. If you're in the EU, if it's regulated by SciSec, then that means you know your money's safe. So essentially, if the company's done any wrongdoings, you can complain to SciSec, and what they'll do, they'll actually fine the company a lot more than they owe you. So if you're having problems withdrawing money, and say for instance you get into an argument with the company, and you're expecting 1,000 in your account and they're denying it to you for some reason whatsoever, you can go to SciSec, you can complain to SciSec, and once they've taken it up, you'll get your 1,000 or however much you're owed. And as well as that, they will get fined a minimum of $20,000. So it's in their best interest to be paying you out every time if you win. So your money is definitely safe if you're going with a regulated broker like this. As well as stock pair here, you can see it's regulated by SciSec and MIFID. Now, a little thing brokers do, stock pair used to do it. There used to be a stockpair.com and there used to be a stockpair.net. Now, the .net was not regulated by the EU, but the .com was regulated by the EU. Now they've got rid of the .net, as you can see. It takes you straight back to .com. So essentially, what is happening is that they've stopped doing the .net, but Bank2Binary is still doing their bank2binary.com, and you can see eu.bank2binary.com, and you can just see straight away there's a green lock here. That means your money's safe, it's all done, it's secure transactions. Here there's no green lock. It just means it's a less regulated version of the site. It's still the exact same site, but it's just a less regulated version. And a lot of binary options brokers will do this. Now, what that essentially means is if you're from another country, which isn't covered by the say for instance SciSec, you're from outside the EU, that means you can go onto this platform here and trade with Bank2Binary, but it just means that you won't be regulated in the same way as an EU citizen or someone who's trading from within the EU. Now going to US clients, you can see over here. This is just an example. I'm not saying this company is bad. I'm not saying they're good. I'm just giving an example. As you can see, there's no indication whatsoever that says they're regulated. So as I mentioned, for the binary options industry, SciSec regulation is the most popular, and it covers EU-based brokers in the EU. In the US, the main regulatory body that gives these people a license, give the brokers a license, is CFTC. So you want to be looking for that when you're actually looking for a good broker. So that's just an example. Now, a lot of people are asking who's making money, and can you actually make money from binary options? Is it a scam? So this is a question I get asked all the time, and my answer to it is yes, you can make money from it. I'm making money from it. I know people who are making money from it. I have friends who are making money from it. And essentially what you got to be doing to make money from it is be in the top 1%. Exactly the same way with any business organization. Doesn't matter if it's Subway, doesn't matter if it's Sainsbury's. You know, if you're at the bottom, you're not going to be making that much. If you're at the top 1%, you're always going to be making a lot of money, and it's always going to be beneficial to you to be in the top 1%. So with Forex, you always hear about the top 1% of traders who are making $1 million a year easily. And then you hear about the 99% of other people who haven't made money. And what happens is they flood their stories on the internet about them losing their money or this or that. And it drowns out the noise of the 1% who are making money and actually explain how they've done it. They tell people, I've made money doing this. But because there's so many people saying you can't make money versus so many people, versus one person that says you can make money, you're going to side onto the 99 other people that are saying you can't versus the 1% that will. And 99% of people that can't have no experience. They've just gone straight in, they've deposited, they've lost a lot of money, or they don't look at the charts properly, they don't trade properly, they don't have good money management, so they're losing, they're blowing their account straight away. Whereas the top 1% might have saved up 1,000, they deposit 1,000, and they slowly build the account up with $20 trades or using compounding methods as such to build up a nice account balance and to work from that. And that's what a lot of people are doing. Now, people are asking me about withdrawals. Now, withdrawals, so withdrawing money to your bank account, if they're SISEC regulated, like stop pair, bank to binary, there's a list here of all the ones as well that are regulated, not regulated, blah, blah, blah. If you want to search that, it's 321binaryoptions.com. But, so, if they're regulated, you do not have to worry about if you're going to make money, is it going to come into my account? If they're regulated, 100% your money will come into your account. There's no excuses as such. If there are any excuses, you just say, can I have a complaint number? I'll be taken up with SISEC, and then I'm pretty sure any issues will get resolved instantly. So that's just an issue with withdrawals. However, if you're using an unregulated broker, essentially what they can do for withdrawals, they can just make up their own rules. So if I made 1,000 from 250 on bank to binary or stop pay, and I say, can I withdraw it? They say, yeah, that's fine, it goes into your account. And they're regulated. Now, if I go to another company who's not regulated, there's no sort of police telling them what to do. So if I made 1,000 and say, cool, can I withdraw the money? They could turn around and say, nope, you didn't meet the T&Cs. In the T&Cs, it says you have to do this with your 250. You have to double it within the first 5 trades. You know, there might be some sort of hidden T&Cs, so you've got to look into it when you're choosing your broker. So that's just a few of the questions that people are asking me. Regulated, unregulated, what's the difference? If I was to choose, I always say choose a regulated broker. Okay, so as I mentioned, the list is there. And can you make money from it? The answer is yes. I'm making a good living from it at the moment. People have asked me. I made this so far this month 7,000. The month before this is money coming into my bank. So 7,000 this month. Month before that was 10,000. Month before that was 9,000. Month before that was 4,000. Month before that I think was 6,000. So there's no issues with withdrawals. You can make money from it. Just make sure it's the right broker, and obviously try and be in the top 1% of people who are making money. If you're going to be in the 99% of people who are just doing it for a bit of a laugh, thinking it's a get-rich-quick scheme, just all I have to do is click up or down, I'll make money, then you're going to lose your money. You have to put some work into it. You have to do a bit of studying, get your heads down, look, practice, and you will make some good money. So that's just a short thing there. Also, just to mention, if anyone wants to get in on the WhatsApp group, we've got a group of traders in there. Everyone's sharing strategies, trades, signals, etc. If you want to get in on it, just text the number which is on the screen now, or go down to the description and send a text to the number below. Thanks very much.